Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Emeka, and I'm back with another reaction video, man. Now today we have a video that's been requested a few times. I just couldn't find the right link until someone sent this to me recently. Just how good was Ronald Koeman actually? Now, at the moment, he's currently the Barcelona coach or manager, and he's a really good manager. Especially this year, he's been. I think he's only lost 2 games this year, but from what I've heard, he's a really great manager. He was a great defender that could score goals. They say he was one of the highest scoring defenders in football. So I'm about to check him out. I love defenders. I love defense. Let's check it out. Before we do, guys, if you're new to the channel, like the video, subscribe. Let's get at least 100 likes. Let me know what videos you want me to react to in the comments, and I'll try to have it out as soon as possible. Check it out.
In 1980, FC Groningen would sub in at
Damn.
17-year-old defender who at the time would be the 3rd youngest ever player to take part in a match for the club. In his first season at the struggling club, he would only taste victory 5 times despite taking part in 20.
Can anybody score a goal like that in FIFA? You know, like the set pieces like that. I'm learning.
As the club struggled to dominate any match, the young defender would show himself to be an oddly gifted goal scorer, finding the net 6 times in his first season. By the end of the season, FC Groningen would only keep themselves above the relegation spots on goal difference, finishing with only the
that's him?
points as NEC. The next season, Ronald Koeman would be one of the names that would endorse the revolution for FC Groningen, as he would turn into a frequent starter and would get himself an astonishing 14 goals in a season.
For a defender, 14 goals is not bad.
Next season, he would repeat this goal-scoring achievement, recording the same 14 goals in a season, but this time the team would profit even more from it, managing a 5th place finish and earning themselves a spot in the UEFA Cup. These phenomenal performances would not only earn him his international debut for the Netherlands national team, as well as a transfer.
What is a defender doing up there forward? Did he start off playing defense, or did he start off playing attack and then end up going to defense? Let me know. And shout out to Daily Dose of Football for making this video. You can see them right there. Then put my big head back where it belongs. But yeah, shout out to Daily Dose of Football. Did he start off playing as an attacker and then go play defense or something? I don't. He's always up there forward.
Title holders Ajax. His time at Ajax would follow the same path, with exceptional goal-scoring prowess and a constant fight to earn domestic recognition, only reaping its profits in the 2nd season, as Ajax would top the table with 54 points, thanks not only to Koeman, but also Dutch talents like Marco van Basten and Frank Rijkaard.
I don't know any of them.
With Johan Cruyff coaching the team, went for long lusted over the potential European success, would controversially leave for rivals PSV as they lured him with hopes of fulfilling those same dreams. At PSV,
how?
He would experience what would be the peak of his goal scoring. So far, the defender would be phenomenal, averaging nearly.
So defender. So he was a defender. He started off as a defender. Okay.
Every 3 matches, which is just something that is even hard to process. I, as someone who wasn't that familiar with these,
still moving.
Not double but triple check these numbers in order to.
That's Roy Hullet, right?
Okay, trying not to go on a tangent. At PSV,
is it? I don't know. Never mind.
Overall average a goal every 2 matches over the 3 seasons he stayed there. Just listen carefully. The man got 61 goals in 3 seasons for PSV
as a defender.
26 in only his 2nd season. That's more than Ronaldinho ever achieved. Well, to be fair, it's actually the exact same, but on Ronaldinho's peak, 10 of his goals were penalties, which is 3 more than Koeman. Well, I think you get the point. This man was.
Look at the moves! Just leave a like. It takes about 8 hours to make a video. Shout out to this guy, man. I'm already subscribed to him. I already like my video too, man. Like my video.
Well, his first season at PSV would start really poorly, as PSV would get knocked out of the European Cup in the 1st round and would be trailing behind Ajax in the 2nd place. And it looked like Koeman had made the worst decision possible in leaving Ajax for PSV. Whereas the board replaced the current coach for Gus Hiddink, PSV would come back to win the title and once again qualify for the European Cup.
And I'm sure it had a lot to do with him being there.
Deemed as Koeman's peak, both for the already mentioned 26 goals, but also as he finally achieved. First, PSV would defeat Galatasaray and Rapid Vienna with ease as they made it to the quarterfinals. The difficulty would increase as they struggled to get past Bordeaux with away goals. Then, as they faced Real Madrid, another tough match would take place, having the exact same outcome, as this would be the path taken by Koeman towards his first Champions League final, where he would face Benfica, and after 120 minutes completely goalless and 12
He
penalties
scores.
taken, with Koeman converting the first one of those, Benfica's Veloz would miss, and Koeman would have conquered Europe and fulfilled his biggest wish. To add to his
So he won Champions League.
achievement, PSV would also win both the league and the cup to complete the treble.
Yo.
This would not satisfy Koeman. He would also take part in the Euro for the first time in his career that summer. Then by 2
For
goals,
Netherlands.
and just like that, Koeman would have won every competition he took part on that season, both at club and international level, which would earn him a 5th place in the Ballon d'Or.
God damn. Do y'all see this? This is a defender. Score. One of my favorite defenders at the moment. That can score. One of my people have compared him to Sergio Ramos, because I guess Sergio Ramos is now, you know, either taking the penalties and scoring more goals now. But now this guy is a clinical finisher.
Points of the podium, truly incredible. In the following season, Koeman would revalidate all
Boom.
titles of the Champions League, as he would go on to get his first international move to Barcelona, where he would reunite with his former manager and Dutch superstar Johan Cruyff, as he assembled what would
That's the Barcelona legend from the Dutch guy, the one that the creator of the Tiki Taka, from what I heard, right? Let me know.
be known as the Dream Team. The first season there would be the worst, only winning the Copa del Rey despite scoring in the final of the European Cup Winners' Cup. But after that, it would take a complete turn, with the club managing to win the league for 4 years in a row, with the main achievement coming in 1992, as Barcelona would easily make it through the qualifying rounds, coming into the group.
So it's like whenever he first goes to a team, he doesn't do as well first. I mean, because, you know, he's trying to get used to everybody and everything, and the system and everything. Because when he first went to PSV, they didn't do too well the first season. Or that was his worst performing season, I guess. And then he goes to Barcelona, not too well the first season, but they win something. 4 seasons after that in a row.
Group stage, they would win all home games, which despite an away loss to Sparta Prague and a draw to Benfica would be enough to see them get to the final, where, as they face Sampdoria, a single goal in extra time by none other than Koeman himself would see Barcelona be crowned champions of Europe.
Oh my gosh, because of him.
Before
Oh,
winning
look at
Barcelona,
that.
Koeman would have one last Euro, and it would of course come in the competition he seemed to love the most, the Champions League. This time in the 1994 edition, Barcelona would easily qualify to the group stage, with Koeman scoring an incredible 2 goals against the
How is he scoring like this?
against Austria Vienna. Then they would easily top their group, not losing a single match, with Koeman being impressive in form and getting 2 goals versus Spartak and 1 against Galatasaray. Then, as they went on to the semi-final, Koeman would score another one in their 3-0 win over FC Porto, with 8 goals in 11 matches, while
This is a defender scoring 8 goals in 11 matches. This guy is a cheat code. This guy is not human. Ronald Koeman?
playing at centre back. Koeman had been a titan for Barcelona that season, but the final would end this fairy tale on a sour note, as AC Milan would trash Barcelona 4-0.
4-0.
After one rather unsuccessful season in Barcelona, Koeman would leave for Feyenoord, where he would get close to the title but never actually achieve it over the 2 seasons he spent there. Regardless, this transfer made him one of the few players to play for all 3 big Dutch clubs, and by the end of his career, he would have netted a total of 250 goals over 759 matches.
That's not bad.
Most prolific center back of all time.
That is not bad. I've heard of midfielders that haven't even scored that many and have played maybe just as many matches. Midfielders. Strikers, I mean, 750 games, you're supposed to score at least 300, you know what I mean? But for a defender, 250? Come on.
Scoring center back, you probably think of Sergio Ramos. But
Yeah, see Sergio Ramos.
Ramos just had his most prolific season with 13 goals. On Koeman's best, he got twice that amount while playing roughly the same amount of matches. His 250 career goals are higher than players like Wesley Sneijder, Frank Ribery, Alexis Sanchez, Arjen Robben, or even Zinedine Zidane, and a higher club record than Ballon d'Or winner.
What? Well, but these are mid. Well, so like these are 3 of them are forwards, and he has more goals than them. No, that doesn't make sense. That Ribery and Robin, Cause I know Robin, like, he was scoring bangers at Bayern Munich. Ribery too.
Or even Zinedine Zidane. And
Nah. But Zidane was a midfielder. So, I mean, he was a passing genius, but...
club record and Ballon d'Or winning striker Michael Owen. And if that's not surprising enough, if you take into account the games played, he even had a higher goals per game ratio than Fernando Torres and the same as
Then El Nino
himself. Absolutely legendary. Known as, and I hope I'm pronouncing this correctly, Floquet de No, or Snowflake in English, after an albino gorilla that lived in the Barcelona Zoo at the time, Ronald Koeman was a one-of-a-kind footballer, just a unique opportunity for those who had the pleasure to watch him at his peak. What more could be asked of a center-back when he even manages to score that much? If he contributed any more to the team's play, he had to get a pair of gloves and just start stopping some shots here and there. We're talking about a man who has
this is a defender.
Revolt against the war crimes committed by the Germans in the Second World War, took a match against Germany in their home soil as an opportunity to exchange shirts with one of their players, only to purposely wipe his rear. To the shirts. Before we get on with the video, I'd like to mention that he had a relatively successful coaching career with clubs like Benfica, PSV, etc., and even at a point a Dutch national team, which becomes even more impressive when you realize that his brother, Erwin Koeman, who was also a football player turned coach, was coaching the Oman national team at the time, making them the only ever set of brothers to coach two national teams at the same time.
That is lit.
But really impressive. So getting into our ranking system now. First, marking. Koeman was very solid, an 8 out of 10. Second, tackling. Probably his best defensive attributes, a 9 out of 10.
So he was a good defender as well. Really, for him to be 9 out of 10 compared to, like, according to this guy, he had to have been a really great.
Third, physicality. He had a very imposing physique, so an 8, like he was a very focused and
I heard 8 out of 10. I know because of copyright, maybe it got cut, but
individual, so a
mentality. Okay.
In terms of his legacy, first consistency,
10 out of 10.
On all stages of his career, an 8 out of 10.
Okay, 8. That's not bad.
A composed goal-scoring defender sure is hard to evaluate, but I'd say an 8 out of 10 should be right. Then his trophy cabinet is very good indeed, so an 8 out of 10. Then longevity.
8 out of 10 compared to who? Because I mean, he's won a lot.
Not really the longest career, though he never really fell off much, so a 7 out of 10. Lastly, the icon factor is sort of
a 9 out of 10.
It feels like only Dutch people or Barcelona fans remember him very well. The rest of the world seems sort of numb to his prior achievements, so I can only give him a 5 out of 10.
Huh? 5?
This totals out to 78 out of 100, a very solid score.
That's not bad. I like his scoring system. I really do.
But I guess he just doesn't enjoy.
Oh, so he's given. Okay, let's see.
Solid player. He doesn't really like.
Who did he give the highest? Johan Cruyff 88. Okay, I can see Eusebio 887. Eusebio's a beast. Maldini, Buffon. Okay, I like these. Kaká 79. Koeman 78, Figo, Wayne Rooney 72, Ibrahimovic 69. I like that number. But damn, hey, great video, man. A great video.
So this was Ronald Koeman's career in a video.
This guy was a shooter, shot bangers. Don't forget, check out Daily Dose of Football. Subscribe to my channel as well. Like, comment, subscribe, and share. Catch you guys in the next video. Love you guys, and as always, peace.